Leo, this is Yondu from Choose a Sheen Tarot, and I'm here to do our summer solstice reading. Summer solstice consists of Cancer season, Leo season, and Virgo season. Yeah, that's right. And I want to say thank you to all the people who like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. So let's get started. So the overall message for Cancer season, which is June 20th to July 21st. So the overall message is Arcana and voice. So one of the first messages I got is kind of feeling like you lost your voice, almost lost your will to communicate. I mean, with the Arcana means mystery. So there could be a situation where you feel like you've lost your voice, or you're afraid to express yourself in a situation that is very uncertain, or in situations that are very uncertain. I mean, this is just the voice card is just a conversation about communicating. It's a conversation about communicating. You can see here, there's a card about communicating. I don't know what I'm trying to say. So you can see here, there's this, like, it's almost connected to this Arcana energy, to this energy of mystery, this energy of space, this energy of expansiveness. So I think it might be saying, like, during this time period, you will have you may be forced, or you may have to communicate almost in the void. You might have to communicate without knowing what the actual outcome will be. And there's a hesitation because you want to be able to know what the outcome is. You want to know that there's going to be a direct impact of what your words will be. But during this season, it's almost like you're going to have to be confident in what your knowledge is, so you're able to just open your, like, trust yourself enough to just speak and know it will have impact regardless if you see the results or not. So your cards for this season are the Ten of Swords, the Strength in reverse, and the Ten of Wands. So with the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands, there's these, this is probably what it is. You're at the end of a cycle here of overthinking things and taking on the burdens of other people, the responsibilities of other people, that is holding you down and making you not feel like yourself. But it's making you question yourself. It's making you feel like you're not enough. That your strength, your courage, your way of communicating is too much. And with the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands, like I said, the Ten of Wands has to do with communication as well. I mean, the swords have to do with communication. I mean, they both have to do with communication. But the Ten of Swords, I mean, both of them too. They're at the end of a cycle of holding back too. I mean, you're overthinking things. It's like you have all this knowledge and information in this passion, but you're holding them back because you have this sort of fear here. You have a fear of being too much. You can see here, it's like donut. You can see here with the Ten of Swords, like, this person is being carried by the this bird. Can't see the bird's head, but it's being carried by this bird. But you don't want to be a Debbie Downer. So you kind of hold back what you're thinking, but with that information, you kind of just your mind is just going because you're holding it back. And with the Ten of Wands, so Wands here is just also like holding on to things, holding on to passion, holding back your passion for fear of what other people are thinking. Because you have as your advice card here, the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is releasing patterns and habits that make you feel like helpless, that make you feel like you can't achieve what you want to achieve. You know, it's that, again, that idea of holding back communication. Just open your mouth is what it's saying. We're Leos. We and we talk. When we see something, we do something, you know. But right during the season, it's just this end of the cycle of it. I mean, you know, my cat is afraid of the fan. He's like, it's not gonna hurt you, baby kitty. It's a fan. Sorry, I'm so distracted with my child. So the Eight of Swords, you can see here is an image of this castle and this person waiting at the end of the castle, but there's this gate. But the thing about this gate is it's not even locked though. You can just push through, but for some reason you think it's locked, and releasing it will understand you can just walk through and get to that abundance. But right now it's this holding back and this holding on. But it's just the end of that. You can't do that no more. You're not gonna be yourself, you know? So let's get to our season, Leo season. So that is, of course, August. Cat, you can see his little tail here. All right, so that's July 22nd or 21st to August 21st, 22nd. All right, so your cards for this season are Vision and Guide. So it's just really saying allow your vision to guide you. Do not, what I'm getting is make any compromises towards your vision. You have a plan and you're gonna continue to hold on to it here. You know, even in the face here with the vision, you know, this bird is being blindfolded. Even in the face of uncertainty, even in the face of the unknown, you're going to continue to hold on to what is precious for you and allow it here, because you see another little crystal thing, allow it to guide you, allow it to lead you. It's like taking no shit and keeping going no matter what is what I'm getting. This is our season, this is our solar year. It's about having that new vision or having a new mindset and wanting to push it forward. Even if, you know, for the whole year you don't know what's actually going to happen to you, it's just keeping back and remaining to your core, remaining true to your core values. All right, so Donut, get out from the window. That's too much. I don't like that. Oh gosh, my cat is doing the most, y'all. Get from that window now. Sorry. So, but really, get from that window. Oh, cats. Little black hair, Scorpio. All right, so your cards are the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. So with the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, it's really talking about an imbalance in a connection, an imbalance in connection to a partner, partners, into a passion. But with the Eight of Wands here, it's going back to that Cancer energy season. You know, just communicating, you know, fast-moving communication here. Let's see. Yeah, so there's an imbalance in a relationship. There's a lack of reciprocity that's happening in a relationship or a partnership and friendships. Or it feels like you're putting in a lot to your passion and not really getting a bunch in return here. But like I said, it's really important for you during this time period to stick to your standards, your expectations, your desires and needs, and do not compromise, because this is what's going to allow you to guide you to that abundance. This will allow you to be confident enough to communicate what you want and need here. Yeah, because it's almost like the Six of Pentacles energy. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Like there's an imbalance and you just got to communicate what your needs are. Because with this Queen of Swords here, as your advice card in reverse, it's talking about, the Queen of Swords can be really intense in the sense of, like, the Queen has been through shit. The Queen has been through it, you know? The Queen has battle scars from all the things that the Queen has been put through. But the thing about the Queen being in reverse is using that information, but knowing when to use that information, knowing when it's applicable to now, and knowing when it's applicable, what is not applicable. Because sometimes, you know, like I said, keep your standards and expectations, but there are some times where you're assuming someone's not really trying to do that. But so you kind of jump the gun here. That's going to be the shadow side of the Queen of Swords, is sort of jumping the gun. You know, the Queen has an eye out. The Queen doesn't give, it's out here, you know, looking. But with the reverse, it's kind of looking towards the past. This is a very weird card. I think it's just about preparation, but not trying to prepare yourself too much. Not trying to jump the gun by making assumptions about how people are going to act. You know, there is this imbalance. Maybe this is something that has happened in the past, you know, and you want to communicate that you're not really trying to have that happen again, but it's saying don't communicate out of a place where you're already making assumptions that already happened. That is going to happen here. Yeah, don't be afraid to speak up. All right, so let's get to the Virgo season. For Virgo season, you have, which is from August 23rd to September 23rd. So you have abundance and protect. So you're in the process of manifesting all these beautiful and wonderful things in your life. But there's also a need to protect it from people, events, circumstances, whatever, that are trying to make it seem like you don't deserve it. You know, protecting it from yourself, feeling like you don't deserve it. But also there's an idea of still being open here, because it's a lock. You know, there's a protection, but protection doesn't mean like completely block. There's still a key. There's still a key to open it. There's still a key to open it, and there's still a way to close it. You know, it's having this abundance, being open to share it, but being discerning who you're going to share that with. Definitely. Because you have here, with your tarot cards, the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Tower in reverse, and then also the Three of Cups here. Let's see, put it up like this. So with the Eight of Swords in reverse and Tower of Swords, the Tower in reverse, it's like you already know you need to like get out of this mindset of once you get out of this mindset of feeling like a victim, I think once that foundation crumbles, you're gonna have these connections that are very beautiful. It's like you're being protective of what you know you have to give, but using that as your foundation is not what is going to allow you to build the connections, connections to people, to like communities, to job opportunities, or just whatever opportunities that you want and need. You know, that being sort of guarded is not what's going to allow you. So you're going to drop this. It's going to be really crucial for you to drop this guarded mindset so those things can crumble down, like you're willingly taking them down. What I'm getting is willingly taking these blocks down. You know, you're kind of being forced to, but you're like, oh, shit, the tower is crumbling down. But I'm going to help. You're just like, yeah, tear it down. I didn't know how to do it right now, but and what is going to come out of that rubble is the connections that you want, the sense of joy, the sense of connection, the sense of community, the sense of playfulness that you want and desire. That's what's going to be waiting for you here. That abundance in community is what's going to be waiting for you once you open yourself up in that way. And with the Ace of Swords here in reverse, as your advice card, is just talking about really being okay with, it's just this idea of being okay with uncertainty. Not everything is going to have a clear, you're not always going to be able to speak clearly. I'm saying you speak up, you know, in Leo season, but during this season here with the Ace of Swords in reverse, is talking about being okay with misunderstandings, being okay with things, not really finding clarity immediately, and also, oh my god, again, Donut, I will spray you. Spraying with sage. Get out of here, black cat. I'm just kidding, but also I don't want him to fall out the window. 3 stories. So yes, being okay with the lack of clarity and lack of communication, you know. You're like, I don't really know why this tower fell down. I mean, I know because I was, you know, kind of holding on to this feeling like you need to be a protector or protect myself, or, you know, feeling like all this shit is happening to me and I have no agency or ability or power to address it. But it's still like, okay, I'm not going to really piece it together right away, but that's okay. And it's really saying be okay with that. So that's a reading. If you like a personal reading with me, email me at truthexchangetarot@gmail.com. And I have full moon and new moon readings I do every month on my Instagram. And on my Instagram and my website at truthexchangetarot. And yeah, thanks for watching. Blessings.